Hey everybody, this is Nick Vance. I want to thank you for joining here, watching. Really appreciate that. I want to tell you what's kind of been on my mind today. I've been thinking a lot about fear. I was watching a video from Grant Cardone. I'm a really big fan of Grant Cardone, and he had said something that really kind of struck home with me, where fear, everyone is afraid. Everyone gets fear. Everyone has something. If you're not afraid, you're not growing. That's the truth. If you're not afraid of what's happening in your life, then you're stagnant. You're not growing. You're not expanding. You're too comfortable. So you need to expand. You need to grow. And when you grow and when you expand, when you stretch yourself to new horizons, that's when you become uncomfortable and you get a little fearful. Unfortunately, when people have fear, I got to tell you, when people are afraid of stuff, whatever it is, they become paralyzed, and they can't move. They can't become decisive. They can't do anything, and it's very, very sad, and it makes it so you don't grow. So Grant Cardone, one of the things that he said when it came to fear is, what feeds fear is time. So I recommend this book, very big fan of this book, and I'm going to explain what Grant Cardone means by talking about this book. This book is by Brian Tracy, and it's entitled Eat That Frog. If you had every day, you woke up, you had to eat a frog, when would be the best time in the day to eat it? The answer is in the morning. If you had to do it, the best time to eat that frog is in the morning. Just get it over with. Get it done. If you wait, if you procrastinate, you're going to be thinking about having to eat the frog all day long, and it's going to affect you. It's going to affect every fiber of your being. Everything you do will be affected, and you will be ineffective in what you're trying to do, because in the back of your mind, you still have to eat a frog and you haven't done it yet. So fear, when you are afraid of things, you can either attack it or you can run from it. And it's the common phrase, fight or flight. If you're afraid of something, are you going to fight or are you going to run away? Don't be a coward. Don't run away from your fear. Attack it. Be aggressive. When I wrestle with my kids, I love wrestling with my kids. It's one of my favorite activities with my girls and with my boys. When I wrestle with them, I teach them. As I get down on all fours and I'm crawling towards them, when they're small, some of them would run away from me. Some others, they would actually run at me. They would attack me, but I could see that they were afraid, but they would just charge me. And I try and teach all of my kids, if you're afraid, when we're wrestling and you're afraid of me, when I'm coming at you, attack me. Go at me. Don't run away from me. Because in life, if you are running away from what you're scared of, you're never going to grow and you're not going to achieve your true potential. Just realize that you're not going to achieve your true potential. I also teach my kids that fear is not real. Fear is only exists in our mind, and it's a fear of the unknown. That's what fear is. You don't know something. You don't know what's ahead of you. Stop being afraid. Stop being a Chicken Little. The sky's not falling. You create your environment. So stop being afraid of things. I should say stop being afraid of things. When you are afraid of things, stop becoming paralyzed with indecisiveness. Stop running away from fear and retreating back to your comfort bubble. Get out of your bubble and attack. Be aggressive. Do things that stretch you. And as you stretch, you will by nature, you yourself will expand naturally more and more. Remember that. Fear is not real. You create it. you can eliminate it.